This economy honestly seems invincible. I don't think it will ever collapse. Would you say that it literally can't go tits up? Man woke up and decided to make sure his puts print come Monday morning. Black Monday is here, boys. It's been real. IMG emote T52TH52 31226. Bro is doing reverse psychology. Alright, it's official. Top is in. I'm starting to think that the reason the economy can't slow down is that it believes the Fed will step in if things go too far. I think today they are correct. Tomorrow, who knows? Eventually we'll hit a breaking point, or else some sort of black swan or obsidian sparrow or other type of bird will kick us in the nuts when we're not ready for it. Black swan hot face. Alright, OP confirmed it. Black Monday 2 Revenge of the Bears. IMG emote T52TH52 18632. And is this economy in the room with us now? Friday's top gainers were gold firms. Funny because it's been looking a bit like the zombie apocalypse downtown for like the last few years. $5 trillion was printed and dumped on people. Of course it seems invincible. Doesn't hurt that the government keeps printing more money. Thank Gord I bought puts on Friday. IMG emote T52TH524640. Remind me 6 months. You motherfucker, I just bought. Unless you're one of the unemployed or underemployed. The German company I worked for hired a Brazilian director who fired all of the American managers and replaced them with lower-cost South Americans. This was in Ladson. SC. Intolerable. Pretty sure OP has puts and made this post to inverse himself. I'm joining Regards Anonymous first thing tomorrow, then checking myself into the nearest insane asylum. Lol, you're trying to make it happen, aren't you? Is this foreshadowing? That it top is in. It's over. Buy up a rent parking spots for $50 a day. This should age well. Jim Cramer, is that you? Said Rome. Sounds like a Herbert Hoover quote from 1929. You are a Zoomer and can't wait until things just get cheap, right? Or you are older and missed out on reading some things like books from Schiller. Because exactly this thinking is dumb. Either way, read stuff and look at history. Or do not trade. Wait until the 10-year hits 10. When you live in a country who can make exuberant money from war, things become interesting. Consumers are still spending like crazy. Other than real estate and automobiles, earnings this week can be good actually. Calls it is. We are invincible thanks to our rich gramps, grannies and daddy mommy. Total wealth by generation. Baby boomers $78.1 trillion, 50 generation X $46 trillion, 29.5 silent generation $18.60 trillion, 11.9 millennials $13.3 trillion, 8.5. This fact has swiftly come to the fore as the greatest wealth transfer in history has begun, representing as much as $100 trillion of assets to be passed down to Generation Z and Millennials, so-called Zennials, born after 1980, primarily from baby boomers born between 1946 and 1964. It's gonna crash very soon. Has been on the edge for years. IMG emote T52TH52 4271. IMG emote T52TH52 4267. IMG emote T52TH52 4259. IMG emote T52TH52 4258. Famous last words. Oh, collapse incoming. Is looking invincible. Yeah, it's all made up anyway. Fuck. Time to sell. Upvote for the raw hopium in this post. SPY puts inverse WSB. Nearly every stock is down big over the past weeks. The only thing positive right now is the recent jobs report. Look at Pfizer, Pepsi, Intel, AMD, LAC, GM, GE, RIVN, TSLA, all down big. China just banned exports of gallium and germanium. The US has no stockpile for gallium, and unfortunately it's used in everything from solar panels to high-performance radar chips for the DoD. Investors flock to the safety of meme stocks. Looks like bears are back on the menu. Boys, downward trend, downward trend, downward trend. Well, we're fucked now. It's called smoke and mirrors. Why it should? Because you are gay beer? Wendy's sees the highest application rate ever. Got it. Puts on the economy IMG emote T52TH52, 29637. Resilient consumer always wins. Fuck, it's 1999 all over again. Incoming collapse confirmed. Feels like it's gonna be a 3-down day all around. SP futures under 4,000 today? We're falling apart at the seams as I type this. WTF you talking about? Inverse Reddit. You won't see it in an election year. Bitcoin rocket. Unsinkable white star line. Top. Wait for it. Aw fuck, knew it was about time to sell. Last night, I paid $20 for 3 chicken breasts. So did zombies for the first 5 minutes of every zombie movie. It's fake. That's just because people haven't run out of access to money yet. But I bet towards the end of 24 or maybe sometime in 25. That'll be when it hits. It's just gonna suck for the people who keep spending like they did before and took on massive amounts of debt because of it. We will be okay. Try to focus long term and accumulate assets to create wealth for yourself. Best to you. As bad as the US economy is, it's still in better shape than every other major economy on Earth and will continue to attract capital from around the world. China has a housing and demographic crisis. Europe has a war and demographic problems of their own. If you are looking to invest, the American securities market is the gold standard. How could it collapse when the people in charge are willing to do unlimited money printing? You won't get the pain through a collapse, you'll get the slow bleed of inflation instead, and everyone but the asset rich will be worse off for it. It's not the economy, it's fiscal policy. More specifically, the massive deficit spending that has been occurring since Biden took office. We all want it to keep going up. Nobody wants it to go down. It won't go down, it can't. Stick to anime, kid. Top. It's not, and it will sooner versus later. See how this ages. PayPal. It's invincible. Prepare the puts, boys. If it seems too good to be true. Welcome to America, asshole. Consumer psychology is far more impactful than actual fundamentals. As long as Joe Sixpack is dumb enough to keep racking up the consumer debt to buy unneeded things, the party goes on. Also, don't forget Joe Sixpack is very, very dumb. No telling how much propaganda he can consume before becoming suspicious. But there is a finite amount. This is it. The indicator I needed to sell everything.